Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Weekly Spoilers. Sonny on a rampage. GH Weekly Spoilers show Dante Falconeri pleading with his father, Sonny Corinthos. No doubt, Dante tries to stop his father from dealing with FBI agent Cates on his own. But, of course, he won't listen and he takes matters into his own hands. Later, on General Hospital, Sonny gets into a heated argument with Cates and lashes out. Then, Dante must arrest someone and it's likely Sonny. After that, he pushes away one of the few friends he has left. Indeed, it seems things go downhill fast for Sonny this week. GH Weekly Spoilers. Carly pleads her case. While Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, takes drastic measures to protect Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, she gets an offer. John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington, likely makes one more attempt to convince her to flip on Sonny to save herself. Surely, she won't do it. Later, she faces the judge in court. Then, Carly may get unexpected help from a surprising source. In addition, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, heads to the PCPD, probably to see Carly. Also, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, makes a discovery, and she brings Jason up to speed on her latest theory. Additionally, on General Hospital, John makes another offer, this time, likely to Jason. He wants Jason to give him Sonny in order to save Carly. And he just might give in and do it for Carly's sake. Also, Ava Jerome, Maura West, receives awful news. Elsewhere, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrose, expresses her gratitude to her daughter, Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen. Plus, Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, thinks quick on her feet. And Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, is in for a sight. Elsewhere on GH, the gloves come off with Christina Corinthos, Kate Monsey, and her sister, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos. They're both prepared to fight for custody of the baby Christina is supposed to be carrying for Molly and T.J. Ashford, Taj Bello. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, counsels both of her daughters. Later, she's in the hot seat as Chrissy is on a rampage. And Molly leans on Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco. Also, TJ is in disbelief and he later gets troublesome news on General Hospital. Then, sadly there's a crisis that appends a family and it could involve Christina. Elsewhere, Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, runs an idea by Allison Blaze Rogers Ramirez, Jacqueline Grace Lopez. GH is loaded with drama this week. Watch daily to see if Sonny Corinthos' crimes finally catch up with him plus all of the other juicy drama on the ABC soap opera. Port Charles had seen Sonny Corinthos angry before, but not like this. After weeks of betrayal, lies, and threats closing in from every direction, the legendary mob boss had finally snapped. The man once known for control and precision was gone. In his place stood a storm ready to destroy everything and everyone who dared to cross him. A warning ignored. The morning began quietly enough. Christina stopped by his penthouse with a peace offering. Muffins from Kelly's and a nervous smile. "Dad, please, just breathe before you do something you can't undo," she pleaded. But Sonny barely looked at her. His jaw was tight, his dark eyes cold. "Something I can't undo already happened," Sonny growled. "Someone set me up, Chrissy, and they're going to wish they hadn't." Christina knew that look. It wasn't bluster. It was a promise. "You think Dex is behind this? Or Ava?" she asked cautiously. Sonny stood, pacing. "Dex knows better. Ava, she's been slithering around too close to John Cates lately. She's playing both sides, I can smell it." He turned sharply toward Christina. "You stay away from her. You hear me? She's poison." "Dad, go," he barked. Tears filled Christina's eyes as she backed away. Sonny had locked himself in the shadows before, but this time, he wasn't shutting out the world. He was preparing for Ward, Jason's frustration. At the warehouse, Jason Morgan was already waiting, tension rippling through him. He had tried everything to cool Sonny down, but the boss wasn't hearing reason. "You sure you want to do this?" Jason asked, voice even. "I don't want to," Sonny said, loading a clip into his gun. "But I don't have a choice." Jason exhaled sharply. "There's always a choice. You hit back now, it's gonna start a war with Cates, and maybe the feds. You want that smoke when Carly's about to face sentencing. Sonny paused for just a second, enough for Jason to hope he'd reached him. But then Sonny shook his head slowly. Carly's strong. She's handled worse. Right now, my job is to make sure no one else in this town thinks they can play me for a fool. Jason muttered. You're walking straight into a setup, Sonny. Sonny smiled grimly. Then let them try. Ava's fear. At Windmere, Ava Jerome was pacing like a caged animal. She'd heard from one of her contacts that Sonny had blown through his security detail and was headed for her. Son of a, she muttered, grabbing her phone. Jason, pick up. Pick up. When Jason finally answered, Ava didn't waste time. You need to get him under control before he kills someone. He's on a rampage, Jason admitted. What did you do, Ava? Ava's voice dropped. I told Cates what I knew about the pikeman shipments. I thought it would protect Avery. But if Sonny finds out... He already did, Jason said darkly. You'd better not be home when he gets there. Ava's blood ran cold. She dropped the phone, eyes darting toward the door. A few seconds later, she heard the sound, the distinct hum of an engine coming up the Windmere Drive. Too late, confrontation, she whispered. The door burst open with the force of a hurricane. Sonny stepped inside, gun in hand, eyes blazing. Ava! His voice thundered through the hall. You want to betray me to the feds? You want to take my family away from me again? Ava stepped out slowly, her heart pounding. Sonny, please. Don't, he snapped. Don't you please me. You think I don't know what you told Cates? About pikemen? About me? Listen to me, she cried, voice trembling. I was trying to protect Avery. You're not the same man you used to be. You're spiraling and I was scared. I'm not the one who should be scared right now. Sonny's voice was low, deadly calm. Ava's eyes filled with tears. If you do this, she loses both of us. Do you want Avery to grow up thinking her father's a murderer? For a second, Sonny's hand trembled. He could almost see his little girl, the way she'd run to him shouting, Daddy! And his rage wavered. But then another image flickered, Ava whispering with Cates, plotting behind his back. That broke him again. The gun rose higher. You should have stayed loyal, he hissed. Before he could fire, a blur of motion knocked into him. Jason tackled Sonny to the ground, the gun clattering across the marble. Enough! Jason shouted, pinning him down. This isn't you. Sonny fought him with the strength of a man consumed by fury. She betrayed me, Jason. She. Jason's voice cracked like a whip. You're gonna lose everything if you pull that trigger. You hear me? Everything. The words hit something deep inside Sonny. He stopped fighting, chest heaving, eyes glassy. Ava collapsed against the wall, sobbing in silence. The fallout. Later, at the Metro Court, Nina tried to reach Sonny, but he refused to see her. Carly, meanwhile, had heard whispers of what happened and was furious. Jason risked his life to stop him, Carly told Drew, pacing her hotel room. If Sonny's that out of control, the feds won't need evidence. They'll take him down for good. Drew nodded grimly. He's not thinking clearly. He's surrounded by people who either fear him or want to use him. And that's a dangerous mix. Across town, Sonny sat alone at Pozzolo's, staring at a glass of bourbon he hadn't touched. The night's chaos replayed in his mind. Christina's tears, Ava's fear, Jason's words. He whispered to himself, I'm losing control. Behind him, someone stepped out of the shadows. John Cates. Evening, Corinthos, Kate said smoothly. Rough night. Sonny didn't turn around. You think you've won? Kate smiled faintly. I think you've just proven my point, that you're a liability to everyone around you. The walls are closing in. Sonny. You can feel it, can't you? Sonny finally looked up, eyes blazing again. You have no idea what I'm capable of when I've got nothing left to lose. Kate smirked. Good. Then this should be fun. The endgame begins. By dawn, the streets of Port Charles were quiet, but everyone could feel it. Something had shifted. Jason told Carly that Sonny wasn't backing down. Ava moved Avery out of town. Christina was begging Alexis for protection. And Sonny? He was planning his next move. He stood on the pier, wind whipping through his coat, phone pressed to his ear. "Get the car ready," he told Brick. "We're paying Kate's a visit." "Sonny, you sure about this?" Brick asked carefully. Sonny's voice was low and certain. "He started this war. I'm gonna end it." As he hung up, the morning sun broke over the horizon, but it didn't feel like light. It felt like the calm before a blood-red storm. Poor Charles had survived mob wars before. But this time, Sonny Corinthos wasn't just fighting his enemies. He was fighting the darkness inside himself, and losing fast.